Hello and welcome to the Bulldog Blitz. I'm Lance Rinker, and joining me I have senior tennis players Stephen McLaughlin and Zach Irvin. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Good to be here.
Yep, good to be here.
On paper, the season has really been full of ups and downs, but I know it's a lot more complicated than just mere wins and losses. So Stephen, I'll start with you. How do you kind of sum up this season so far?
Oh, well, we're a young team, and we got 6 freshmen, and Zach and I are the only seniors. And well, it's definitely been tough. We didn't get off to a great start. We fell behind playing a lot of good teams like Ohio State, who are ranked top 5 in the nation, Wisconsin, who's up there as well. And with that young team, the losses sort of started to snowball. And it's only been until recent where we've sort of weathered the storm, as it were, and we're starting to pick things up. And I'm back from injury, and some of the guys are back from injury, like Pulak, a freshman on the team. And we're really starting to play well now, and we're getting things moving in the right direction, so things are going well.
You mentioned the really tough non-conference schedule that you guys had. Zach, can you talk about that, and how do you think the tough schedule has helped you guys in the long run?
I think it's probably helped us more than it's hurt us in the long run. At the beginning, it was definitely tough, just losing. There was a while there where we were just losing match after match, and it's kind of tough to keep guys' heads up and keep them, motivated in practice when that's going on. But now that we've gotten into conference, the competition level, seems a little bit more manageable. And, every match we've played, win or loss here, since we've been in conference, has been close or a battle. And I think that's a testament to the hard schedule. I think it really prepared us for conference play. So. You
mentioned trying to keep the heads up of your teammates. You guys being the 2 seniors, probably had to assume more of a leadership role this season. I know of the 9, 7 are underclassmen, 6 freshmen, which is, I think Sush has said it's the youngest team he's ever coached in his time here. So what did you guys do this year to kind of take control and really, as seniors, stand out?
Well, you just got to talk to the guys individually. During practice, during matches, pull them off to the side, just really talk to them, reassure them that even though we have a tough schedule, that things will pick up, and to really just keep your head in the game and be patient, because things will get better.
And being seniors, you just played your last home match recently. What was that like, knowing that you won't be playing here at Butler anymore, Zach?
It was definitely a little funny. Once the match was over, I don't think it had really hit me yet that would have been my last match. But just standing out there, I had a lot of family in town too, so it was kind of just a little bit hard not to get emotional with thinking back on all the 4 years, all the fun we've had here. But all in all, I guess it's just kind of bittersweet in the end. Just I'm ready to move on, but I'm also gonna miss it when it's over. So.
Yeah, I mean, same for me. It was kind of a surreal moment. My family came from Canada, so it was nice to see them there. It was the first home match they've ever been to, and definitely, you get a little emotional over that, and so it's tough not to in those kind of situations. But at the same time, it's nice to see that things are wrapping up a bit. So.
Yeah, and you guys do put in a lot of work on and off the court. But Zach, you mentioned you're still able to have fun. So what do you think you'll look back on after your time here, your playing days are over, most fondly?
It's definitely just going to be hanging out with the guys. Getting to know this group of 6 new freshmen has been a great experience. 6 new personalities, 6 new guys to meet and hang out with has been, it's been a fun time. The van rides are something, we're going to miss. We play so many matches on the road that, we really get to know the space in the van well, and a lot of good times and just laughs are shared in there, and that's probably what I'll miss the most.
Okay. Steve, for you?
Yeah, I mean, similar for me. It's just getting to know these guys, and completely different group than the 6 seniors we had the year before, and just meeting new faces, meeting new people. Definitely the matches are always fun. When you get that tight 4-3 match and it comes down to the last guy out there, it's really heated, and I definitely enjoy those moments, and like Zach said, those van rides are always fun and interesting. So
we talked about the van rides. Stephen, I know you've got a story for us.
Okay, let's see how this goes. We played a match, one of our first matches of the year. It was against Northern Illinois, and it was a tight match. We ended up losing the match 5-2, but our freshman who plays number 1, Austin Waldmo, he won a tight 3-setter, which probably took 3 hours, and he was cramping at the end of the match. And after it, you know, he had to rehydrate. He took fluids, he took supplements and whatnot. And then we all piled into this cramped van, which barely seats probably 7, and we got 9 guys on the team. So we're all sitting in this van driving to our next place, which is Wisconsin. And this is in January, and it's snowing, and it's probably 8 o'clock at night by this time. And Austin, he's just rehydrated, and he turns to me. I'm sitting next to him, and he says, "Man, I got to go to the bathroom real bad." I'm like, "Dude, we're on the interstate. We can't exactly just stop here. We got to keep going." So we keep going, and he turns to me again. He's like, "Man, I got to go really bad." So he yells up to our coach. He's like, "Sush, I got to go to the bathroom. We need to stop." Sush was like, "Come on, man, just hold on to it. We're almost there. We're almost in Wisconsin." And a couple minutes go by, and Austin's like, "Sush, we need to stop." So Sush pulls over on the interstate, pitch black, snow's coming down. He hops out of the van, you know, does his business. Cars are whizzing by, and hops back in the van. We keep going. We all give him pretty much hell for stopping and, I mean, doing a freshman thing like that.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes pass, we're on the road, and he turns to me. He's like, "Oh my God, where is my phone?" We look around, it's not there. It's a brand new iPhone that he got for Christmas. Sush is furious. Everyone in the van is giving him hell.
Yeah.
Sush, our coach, he turns back around. We have no idea where this phone is. We have no idea where we stopped on the interstate. We have an idea, so we stop in this sort of area, and Waldmo gets out of the van. He's walking up the interstate, going back and forth, looking for his brand new iPhone.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the lay of the land since I'm Canadian. Snow's on the ground, so I should be able to help out.
Yeah.
So hop out of the car and going up and down the interstate, find his phone. So we pretty much give him hell for that whenever we can. I think he owes me a life debt.
I would say so, yeah, definitely. It's miraculous that you found it, being pitch black, snowing on the interstate.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Instinct.
It's the Canadian instinct,
Yeah, exactly.
I guess. You did mention you're from Canada. So how did you end up at Butler?
Well, my dad played at IU, and he was a All-American there, and he knew the area, and he knew about Butler, so he told me to check it out, and I visited it and really liked the atmosphere, so here I am.
And changing gears slightly, the season is coming to a close. You've got the Horizon League Championship, 27th next week. So that's outdoors, I know. Zach, can you talk about the difference between playing indoors and outdoors and how you guys have been preparing for the Horizon League Championship?
Yeah, I mean, the main difference is just you're looking at elements. Obviously, you know, the sun, when you serve into the sun, that can be a factor, and then the biggest element is just the wind. Wind really affects, you know, tennis players, you know, one direction or the other can really add a lot of depth and speed, spin to one opponent, and then make it harder for the opponent who's against the wind. Just things like that you have to deal with outside that inside you don't have to deal with. And just in terms of preparing for that kind of thing, we've been doing a lot of drills in practice where we just work on, you know, putting, you know, more balls in play, just adding spin and depth to our shots, which can really, you know, help neutralize, you know, bigger hitting opponents outdoors, things of that nature. And we've been outside now since spring break, I guess. The weather's been real nice, so we won't really have too hard a time adjusting, I guess.
And as seniors, Stephen, what would your ideal way of going out be at Butler?
Definitely a conference championship. You know, every year we strive for that, and we make that our goal. And we've been working hard for that, and we hope that over the next couple of weeks we can make that happen.
Zach, moving forward, you guys won't be here next year, but with such a young team, you know, 7 guys are going to be returning. So what do you think the future is for Butler tennis?
I think the future of Butler tennis is in really good hands. These guys, you know, that came in this year, they've done nothing but work hard, and they've come to practice every day with good attitudes. I think that kind of thing will carry over into next year. I think they'll all work hard over the summer to improve their games. they've definitely seen, you know, the competition level and where they have to rise to, and I think they'll improve huge over the summer and over the next fall, and just take Butler tennis hopefully to new heights. I know Coach's goal is to get them ranked in the top 75 and maybe even move on in to the top 50. So I definitely see that as a possibility, and if they just keep working hard with the attitude they've been bringing, it'll definitely come. So.
Stephen, do you see yourself, I mean, both of you, I guess, staying in touch with the program and continuing to support even after your playing days are done?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, my sister plays on the women's team, and I mean, there's alumni matches every year, so definitely come back for that. And I mean, we stay in touch with the guys that we knew previously, and I'll definitely stay in touch with this good crop of kids. So.
All right, well, that'll do it. Thank you guys for coming on, and thanks for the stories. I appreciate it. Stephen, Zach, and thanks for watching the Bulldog Blitz.